Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. And before we get into this episode, I'd just like to let you guys know that all videos for this week, except for our Mellow, because I want to wait until 2.0 gets officially released, have already been recorded all on the same day. Reason being is that, well, I have a potential job offer. And I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what all that's going to entail this week, so I want to make sure I don't have to worry about videos or not putting videos out this week. So I'm just going to take care of the recordings for this week, and, well, just letting you guys know that in case you want to post comments and whatnot about tips, because I may have already taken care of that, or that I won't really be able to make use of them until next week. But anyways, in the previous episode, we did some companion quests, and, well, made the discovery that we weren't going to be able to do Leliana's because something screwed up. Or I screwed something up. And, well, I'm not 100% sure on what it is, but it's something to do with the fact that I cannot talk to her about certain conversation topics that you need to talk to her about. And because of the fact that I can't talk to her in the party camp after saving Connor, because, well, it forces me into a couple of conversations that I'm guessing pushes me past the affinity cap, which is supposed to be 71, but isn't. That prevents me from talking to her. And I could use some of the Feaster Day pranks to lower that, but I tried that and it didn't work. So I've actually backtracked to just before we saved Connor. I'm going to talk to her about those conversation options, and I'm going to get the quest. Now, you don't get the quest immediately after those conversation options, so we're going to have to take care of some other stuff first, but first things first, let's talk to her.
Something I can help with?
Okay, first thing you need to do is, what would someone like you be doing in Lothering's Chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
Well, they don't teach you to fight in the cloister, do they?
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
And your skills were learned before your time in the Chantry.
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Now we need to talk to her again.
Something I can help with?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
I heard that in Orlais, minstrels are often spies.
Where did you hear this?
I read it in a history book.
And did you not think that this could be historical fact and no longer true? Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers, but some of them are what we call bards.
And the bards are spies.
Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are.
What sort of service does a bard offer?
What do you think? They infiltrate, steal, sometimes assassinate. It depends on the bard. In Orlais, there is much rivalry amongst the highborn. They fight over land, influence, and the favor of the Empress. But they cannot do this openly because it is impolite, and in public, they wear smiling faces and pretend to be civil. In secret, they plot and scheme to destroy each other. It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players.
You were a bard, weren't you?
I have revealed too much, it seems, but it doesn't matter what I used to be. It is the past.
But why were you living cloistered? Why were you living cloistered sister in rural Ferelden? I think that should be living as a.
I found myself in Ferelden and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry. And when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to say the Maker brought me here.
Mm-hmm. Now, what we need to do is we need to return to the party camp and talk to her there. Thing is, we are actually going to end up having the Morgan conversation, about Flemeth's Grimoire, which I've already shown you guys. So I'm just going to skip ahead to when we get Leliana's conversation.
I lied to you, you know, about why I left Orlais.
I knew you weren't telling me something.
I didn't feel like talking about it then. What happened to me? Maybe it will affect us, maybe not, but you should know. I came to Ferelden and the Chantry because I was being hunted in Orlais.
Hunted? What for?
I was framed, betrayed by someone I thought I knew and could trust. Marjolaine. She was my mentor and friend. She taught me the bardic arts, how to enchant with words and song, to carry myself like a highborn lady, to blend in as a servant. The skills I learned, I used to serve her, my bard master, because I loved her, and because I enjoyed what I did.
You loved her?
She was a remarkable woman. I cannot fully express the admiration I had for her, or the depth of my affection. I thought I knew her. My devotion to her blinded me to her less than noble attributes. You can say it was my fault. There was a man I was sent to kill. I was to bring Marjolaine everything he carried. I don't know who this man was. She gave me a name and a description, and I hunted him down. I found documents on his body, sealed documents.
You opened them, didn't you?
My curiosity got the better of me. Something told me that I needed to know what was in those letters. Marjolaine had been selling all kinds of information about Orlais to other countries, Nevara and Antiva among others. It was treason.
Isn't that what bards do?
Some. But I had always assumed Marjolaine only operated within Orlais. This was an unhappy surprise for me. My life as bard taught me that my loyalties should be kept fluid. My concern was not that she was a traitor, but that her life would be in danger if she was caught. Orlais has been at war with so many countries. It takes a harsh view of such things, as I later discovered.
Yeah, most countries don't appreciate treason.
I should have left well alone, but I didn't. I had to tell Marjolaine I feared for her life. She brushed aside my concern. She admitted her guilt, but said it was in the past. That is why the documents had to be destroyed, she said. I believed her. I kept believing up till the moment they showed me the documents, altered by her hand, to make me look the traitor.
Who's they?
The Orlesian guards. They captured me. Did terrible things to make me confess and reveal my conspirators. It was a traitor's punishment I endured. And at the end of it, all that awaited me was eternity in an unmarked grave.
How'd you get out?
The skills Marjolaine taught me were good for something at least. I broke free when I saw the opportunity. I did not seek Marjolaine out. If she thought I was coming for her, she would have me caught again.
And so you came to Ferelden, to Lothering.
I was tempted to confront her. I was furious, betrayed. But what could I do against her? And so I fled to Ferelden, to the Chantry and the Maker. Ferelden protected my person, and the Maker saved my soul. And that is the reason I am here. The real reason. No more lies between us, at least in this.
Thank you for trusting me with this.
It feels good to have this off my chest. Thank you for listening and understanding.
Okay, now that we have done that, when we travel through the world, we should get a...
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed.
encounter along the road, which will get us the quest, and I'm going to do it now. By the way, something I learned, because I kept forgetting to look through the equipment section of the guide I'm using to help me build a good rogue, Bard's dancing shoes are some of the best. Supposedly they are meant to reduce hostility, but apparently they're bugged and don't work. But they're still good light boots that give you a good defensive boost. So I will be taking them and, at long last, replacing my mother's shoes with them. I won't be getting rid of her boots, but I will be getting them. Or replacing them. Now then, still not going to go back and save Connor yet, but I will be traveling to try and get to this quest specifically. I don't think it's going to be an easy fight.
Yes.
Now, I'm not 100% sure of this, but I'm assuming you're going to need Liliana for this. And just to make it quick, we're already in Redcliffe Castle, so we'll just travel to Redcliffe Village. Basically, if you're farming for different encounters, like you're looking for a specific one, just go to 2 places that are right next to each other and go back and forth. Redcliffe Castle and Redcliffe Village are good ones. Another good one is the Circle Tower and Lake Calenhad Docks. Now, this fight ain't gonna be easy. These guys are well equipped. And if you think you can use your kill all enemies script, it won't kill this guy. Believe me, in a previous attempt to try and fix for this quest, I actually ended up backtracking way further because I thought I had already used up the conversation options. Turns out I hadn't. Oops. And discovered that there are some enemies that are completely immune to that console command. This guy is just one of them. The Sloth Demon, before his final form, is another. Anyways, this fight's not going to be easy. I'm going to have Alistair go on ahead to try and gather their aggro. And I'm going to be using the Deathroot Extract to help with this. I'm just going to keep moving forward. That assassin leader is just going to be shooting at you the entire time. Now, of course, like with any group, there is going to be some mages. I'd recommend taking it out as soon as possible. Or I guess in this case, it's a witch. I am almost dead. I need to heal. Yikes.
Anyone got a spare second wind?
Oh, I thought that was my Mabari. He's like, no, my Mabari's somewhere else.
Look over there.
Do you? You're getting paid for it. Alistair, you need a bit of a heal, and it doesn't look like Wynn's going to be coming in to help.
Need help?
Stop.
Oh,
Don't
never mind.
kill him.
Just had to get him. What? Why not?
He is no common bandit. None of them were. Their weapons and armor are of fine make, and they are well trained. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Who are you?
Someone who regrets taking you on. I was told it would be an easy job. Kill the little red-haired girl. Deal with the others as we pleased.
Kill the... You came to kill me?
I mean, to be fair, he could also be talking about me. I am marginally shorter than you and a redhead. Who's trying to kill Liliana?
I don't pay to ask why someone wants someone else dead. I just need to know what to do and where to get my money. Ha! Money. I'll be lucky to get away with my life, it seems. Maybe we could work something out. You like the idea?
Speak quickly.
I've no real quarrel with you. Wasn't me that wanted you dead. But I know how you can find the one who does.
Your life for information, then.
I have some directions written down on how to get to the house. It's in Denerim. Yeah, it's the best I can do.
Thank you. Now leave. I never want to see you again.
Yes, go. Be grateful for your life.
Don't worry. I'll not trouble you no more.
It's Marjolaine. It has to be.
Why now?
Maybe someone saw me. Maybe she's finally found me and wants to finish what she started.
I find it hard to believe that she wouldn't have already known where you were. We should go to Denerim to confront her.
Perhaps it's time to settle this score for good.
Okay, before we do that, why not go around and do a bit of looting? There's a bunch of elf root and death root we could gather up. And you guys know how much I love my death root. And we can get something off the witch. Convenient. All the things I expected, that was not one of them. Let's see, is Kunari mercenary? No, not really.
Oh, right.
And a wolf pelt to sell off. I really should take care of my inventory. Oh well. Anyways, now that we've taken care of that, I'm not going to take care of Leliana's past immediately. Because there are a bunch of things that I do need to take care of. Well, right now. Basically all the stuff that I hadn't done earlier. Or that I had already done. Like Sten's side quest and all that stuff. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to cut the recording here. I'm going to take care of all that stuff. Once we have gotten back to the point that we were at beforehand, I am then going to come back and we will continue on. Hopefully nothing too interesting that I would need to show you happens along the way, but chances are it might. But anyways, I will see you guys back once we have taken care of everything else in this game that we have already taken care of in video. Okay, we are back. We're pretty much at the point where we were at the end of the previous episode. There may be one or two slight differences, I'm not 100% sure. Now, I know many of you are probably expecting me to go to Denerim and start taking care of those quests for Leliana and Alistair, but I'm actually going to be heading for Soldier's Pass. 1, to get a companion, and 2, so that we may get another piece of equipment for our rogue. And just a forewarning, the next probably several episodes are going to be spent doing side stuff. We will not be making any main story progress. I'm just letting you guys know that right now. Get our usual squad going.
Yes.
And head on to Soldier's Pass. That's where we need to go to get the Prisoner of Stone DLC started. And I did look it up. All the DLC doesn't have a recommended level. What it essentially gives you is a it levels based on your level. And with this, Wynn gets the ability Vessel of the Spirit. It's an ability she has. Vessel of the Spirit. Bonus to spell power and mana regeneration, then stun. Then penalty to movement, speed, attack, and defense. Time remaining 6 seconds. Yeah, not 100% sure on this or how it's meant to work. Anyways, let's get our Deathroot extract going and start fighting. Alistair can keep these guys busy. Wow, these guys go down quick. Whether that was entirely me or perhaps some friendly fire from the Herlock Emissary, or Herlock Omega, I'm not 100% sure. Nor does it matter. Ow. And down goes Alistair. I hate fighting mages. I really do. And there goes Leliana. Great. Alright, let's get around. We've still got Rex, we've still got myself, and Wynn. Hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, no wait, Rex has gone down. And I just realized that Duelist and Momentum aren't active. Now, thankfully, those guys haven't activated up there, so Alistair and Leliana won't get back up. I can use a injury kit on them. And then we can get back to taking care of these guys. Yeah, is there a way to get down from here? Oh, no. No, no, no. Guys, I could use some help here. Got a whole lot of Hurlocks coming my way. Hey, Alistair. You know how you're supposed to be, drawing their attention away from me? Being a tank? See, regular Hurlocks, not a problem. It's the ones that have the explosive spells that are. Alright, let's loot these guys. Never mind.
That was interesting. And draining.
What was that? Did you summon the spirit?
I called forth the spirit that sustains me, so that it could lend us aid. I did not realize it would take this much out of me. It seemed a good idea at the time, if a little rash. I think it may have weakened the spirit a little.
So you could kill yourself doing this?
Well, that's certainly conceivable. I suppose I shouldn't be using that particular trick to entertain children at parties.
Yeah, think? Are you sure you can control that thing?
It's not a demon that requires controlling. Really, you need not fear it. I promise I'll be careful. And thank you. Your concern is touching.
Right. Anyways, back to looting.
Something on your mind?
No. No, there isn't.
Going.
Ooh, I should probably also level her up. It's gonna be a level 11. So unfortunately, I can't get extra tactics slots for her. Might not be a bad idea to get some more damage spells for her. Just so she's well-rounded. Though I would like to avoid any friendly fire-based stuff. And doesn't look like that's an option. Let's see, Mass Rejuvenation. Nah, I think I'll go for the Lightning. Okay, then. It doesn't look like there's going to be too many bodies to loot. Yay. Means less time being spent here. Of course, it also means less loot for us in the long run, but then again, I don't want to have to deal with selling a whole lot of stuff because my inventory's full in the middle of the video. Hello, Felix.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Just what are you doing out here?
Waiting for my helper to find the damn mule, of course. It's freezing! Oh, I suppose you meant, why am I out here? As in this part of the country. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
Talia, pleased to meet you.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
Help a fellow out? How?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
How do I know this will even work?
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our... troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price? Ooh, what do you say?
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
How much do you want for it?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away.
Yeah, alright, I could use it.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
And if it doesn't?
Maybe you could look up the fellow who owned the golem before. If he's still about, that is. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Okay then, yep, Honleaf is where we're going to be going next. Let me just grab that elf root while nobody's looking.
Right.
Come on, no encounters for once. Thank you. Here they come. Bunch of Genlocks. No biggie. Also, for some reason, my momentum and duelist were deactivated again, despite having not gone down. Like I said, the DLC basically levels to be the same level as you, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. So long as we're not using equipment that's too outdated. Which we're not.
Defend yourself!
Boy, he was not kidding about the Darkspawn overrunning this place.
Oh, right.
A bit of venom. Yeah.
Going. Oh, right.
Ooh, poultices. I could use those. Basket of birdseed, a villager, and a broken chest. Hurlock Alpha. As long as it's not a Hurlock Omega, I don't care.
I never liked this part.
Yeah, darn, I was hoping I could cut through it. Not the case.
Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing. Here comes trouble.
Stop running away. Alright, that should be all of them. Liliana, if you would be so kind as to pick this lock. Alright, before I mess with the golem, let's just... Ooh, bloodied bronze key. Probably could have used that for that chest, but who knows. Let's take a look around and grab everything.
Yes. Yes.
Basket is almost empty. Most of the bird seed seems to have been scattered to attract birds.
This is a golem, I believe. Damaged, perhaps beyond repair. There may be a way to reactivate it, though that is not necessarily wise.
I see your hand is still suffering from the, rigor mortis. On closer inspection, you see that the statue is embedded with numerous crystals, some of them cracked. It may be of dwarven make. Dulefgar. Nothing happens. Apparently, either the rod is not working, or the code word is incorrect. Of course not. Well, only one place to go. See, you got a
Yes.
chest. With a short bow. Meh. And more dark spawn. Okay, we're out of time, but I'm gonna keep going until we finish this off. It's not a very long DLC, so don't really have much to worry about in that regard.
That won't stop me.
Tisk tisk. All your warrior friends are gone. All that's left are the archers. Ooh, Garnet. I'm gonna need more of those. Lesser injury kit. Guy looks like he could use it.
And I'm off.
See. Gotta make sure we search through everything, lest we miss something. And further down we go into the graphically glitchy area. Huh, survivors, surprisingly enough. Idiots. Too busy staring at the people in front of them to be able to focus on those they should be. Don't worry, we'll talk to you, villagers.
Yes.
Just as soon as we finish looting this place.
Oh,
By
right.
the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
No, I'm looking for whoever owned that statue outside.
The statue outside? Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for Shale. That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance!
Killed your father? What do you mean?
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Arls of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais, and what did he get? One day my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now.
Except the rod doesn't work. Nothing happens.
My mother might have passed along the wrong command phrase when she sold the rod. She said she never wanted to see Shale active again. Look, I'll tell you the command phrase, but I'll need your help first.
Of course you
I
do.
know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
How do you even know she's still alive?
I don't, it's true. I'm terrified that something's happened to her and she's lying in there, injured. I can't leave here until I know for certain. Surely you can understand that.
What killed the man who went after her?
There are defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out. I knew about the barrier, I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever.
I'll see if I can find her.
You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Oh boy. We could have tried intimidating her, but, well, I am a good person. Besides, we kind of need this in order to, you know, get what we came here for, besides Shale. Oh, there's the guy. Oh, that's what he means, demons.
What's on there? I never liked this part.
Ah, dust rain. That's not something we have encountered before. Doesn't seem too bad, but then again, something tells me there's something far worse about it that we just haven't seen yet.
Maker!
I mean, I can see how they take down one guy. See, trade manifest, large flawed crystal. And more glitchy graphics. Yay. Another one of these barriers.
Never climbed a tree. Oh look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
We? Who's we?
Kitty and me, of course. You don't see anyone else here, do you? Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
The cat. finds me distracting.
Kitty's clever. She says you want to take me back to my father, but I'm not going. She would be lonely.
I would not suggest leaving in such hostile company anyhow, Amalia. Look how they act.
The cat talks. That's not really a cat, is it?
Of course she's a cat. She just talks, that's all.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
Uh-huh, right. What are you really?
I am a cat, really. Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
Yeah, it's a desire demon. Alright, what have you done to her?
I have done nothing. I am all but powerless. The mage made sure of that, didn't he? I cannot leave this chamber. No, Amalia found me. After decades of isolation, her company is welcome. It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose a compromise of sorts. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
Let you have the girl. You mean possess her.
That's such a crude way of putting it. I do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong?
Now then. There are several ways to go about this. If we want to get the Helm of Hornleys, that is the equipment we came here for, we need to kill Kitty. But, in order to do that without getting Amalia killed, we need to persuade and lie to the cat. I'll free you, and you can have the girl.
Thank you. You are very gracious. The mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them. There is a trick to disarming the wards, but I do not know it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
Oh, this is so exciting! Kitty is going to be free! I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Now, basically, we need to move these around so that the arrows will guide the flame from that point to this point. Good boy. And it's a sliding puzzle. This may take me a while.
Going.
I like it when Kitty sings to me. Mother doesn't like
You know what?
it.
I'm just gonna tell all my party members to just hold right here so that they don't end up burning themselves to death. Ah! And it would help if I didn't do the same either. Okay.
Huh.
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
And I'm off. Oh, right. Yes.
Kitty is my best friend.
Huh.
Okay, I get this down one more.
And I'm off. Oh, right.
Stop
I was
walking
thinking
into
about
it.
the sun, silly.
Alright, and then we just need 2 more tiles that move it to the right. And we should have it.
tell me a story.
And I'm off. Huh. Huh.
Oh, it's a flower. Is it?
Whoa. What's going on? Oh, son of a... Okay, we are back. Not sure why, but the game just crashed when I tried to move the tile into place. I already went through, took care of all this. Made a quick save just in case it crashes again, and hopefully... There we go.
Yes. I can feel the magic fading. Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
Kitty? What's happening?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us.
Now then, because we lied to her earlier, we are allowed to say things like, I said I'd free you. I didn't say I'd let you live.
Betrayal! You will not take the girl. She is mine!
Kitty! You're scaring me! I won't let you inside me! I won't!
Surprise, surprise, it's a demon.
I will...
And of course he's summoning friends. Or she's summoning friends. Ugh. Whole lot of fire. Could use some help here. Win. How about a little bit of Winter's Grasp? Oh, and my character is down. Because of course. Lesser rage demons aren't that big of a deal. I'm more concerned about the kid. Take these guys out first, then we focus on her.
Come and get it!
At least we would if I wasn't frozen.
Push them back!
Let's get some
Must have
glory!
victory.
Why are you running?
Demons.
Praise me! Make him be praised!
And from her corpse we can loot the Helm of Hornleaf, Cord of Shattered Dreams, which can only work for mages, and a bunch of gold. But what we want is the Helm. +2 to all attributes and +3 armor. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that. Let's just use a lesser injury kit and get this equipped. This is what we needed the 20 strength for. Okay, that should take care of that. I will see you guys when we meet up with that guy. What's his name? I've forgotten. Or not. We will deal with these shades. You guys know you can move freely now. I could use the help.
How amusing! Now this is fun.
Oh boy, this video is going to be much longer than I had intended, but oh well. It is what it is. And the Dust Wraith had dropped something. Huh. Okay. Ugh. More of these shades.
Oh, right.
The Desired Demon's attempt at revenge now that we've killed her. Or maybe I'm just overthinking things. I mean, if it is an attempt at revenge, it's a very poor one.
You did it! You freed her! Thank you so much!
I'm sorry I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's all right, Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. The phrase to activate Shale is Dulan Han, if you still want that bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
Not a problem. And I'm sure there's nothing wrong with your daughter. Hopefully. She did run away before Kitty had a chance. But who knows. Anyways, I'll meet you guys outside with Shale.
Huh.
Okay, back outside. Just a note, on the way back, there will be a glowing cask you can loot for Wilhelm's special brew. Not 100% sure on who it goes to, but I've got a good idea. Dulan Harn.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical.
How do you know I'm not a mage?
It thinks these crystals are simply for show, I see. Huh. I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Oh, you poor dear. That would be really, really boring.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
Not all of them, no.
Some got away, then. How unfortunate.
Do you have a name?
Perhaps. I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Gollum. Gollum, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
Is something wrong?
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Alright, walk over there.
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is... broken?
Shouldn't you be happy about that?
I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
I hadn't given it much thought.
I see. Wonderful. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
Well, you're welcome to come with me. Or are you going to keep calling me it?
Yes, very likely.
You killed your former master?
Did I? I remember that I had a former master. The mage with the furry brows who poked and prodded and barked orders. Did I kill him? I hope I did kill him. Perhaps the last order he barked was, Gollum, stop crushing my head. Ah!
I notice you don't call him it.
Yes, I'm just funny that way.
Oh boy. Well, you're welcome to come with me.
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous. And large.
Yeah, think of it as a portable battering ram.
Good point. Better it than me, anyhow.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
Shale, is that supposed to be a joke?
Not like standing frozen for 30 years while pelted with bird feces. Now that is a joke.
Okay then. Well, we got a new companion, and remember that remarkable malachite I bought several episodes ago? Yeah, any remarkable gemstones are meant to be Shale's gift. But anyways, this video has gone on more than long enough. And apparently we got disapproval from Alistair and Shale. Oh well. Anyways, so I'm going to end this off here. I'm probably going to start the next episode in the party camp. And then finally get on to taking care of Liliana and Alistair's personal companion quest. But anyways, like I said, this video has gone on long enough. So I'm going to end it off here. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like. Subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications of when I upload. Or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play, which is still tied between Prey 2017 and Hard West. 8 votes total. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.